everybody! I'm Natalie, and this is the final scene, the 5th game in the Nancy Drew Game computer series. And we don't have a voiceover here. That's fun. Her Interactive has announced that they are releasing Mystery of the Seven Keys on May 7th, and I am very excited about that. So I am trying to play through all of the Nancy Drew games before I play that one. So let's get started.
Dear Bess, remember Maya Wynn from high school? I'm visiting her in St. Louis. We have tickets to tonight's premiere of the new Brady Armstrong movie, Vanishing Destiny. It's the last screening ever at the Royal Palladium. This place has been a landmark for almost a century, and now in just 3 days, it's going to be demolished. I wish I could have seen the theater back in the 20s before it was turned into a movie house. All the great magicians performed here, even Harry Houdini. There's a lot of public opposition to the loss of this historic building. Rumor has it local activists are planning to stage a big protest out front tonight. The theater will be closed when we arrive, but they'll let us in since Maya is covering the story for the university newspaper. Oh boy, a press pass sure does come in handy. Maya told me she has an interesting lead, and we're on our way to interview Brady Armstrong about the controversy now. I know he's one of your favorite stars. Stay tuned. Maya always gets the full scoop. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Ugh, so good.
Okay, Nancy, here I go. Cross your fingers, there's a story behind this door.
Go get 'em, Scoop.
Meet you in the lobby.
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
Think I'll go check out the snacks.
Good thinking, Nancy. Oh,
That
scream.
sounds like Maya. Help! Nancy!
Oh, Maya? Hello? What? What? There's nobody in here. That doesn't seem possible. Are they hiding in here? No, but here's a magic wand. That's kind of fun. That one's locked. The phone is ringing. Should I answer it? I should probably answer it.
Hello?
Listen carefully. If they knock the theater down, the girl goes with it.
What? Who is this? Hello? Hello?
Hello? Wait, no! Don't do that!
You'll never get away with this. Do you hear me?
Hello?
You're messing with the wrong girls, whoever you are. She's a reporter and I'm a detective, and we don't scare easy.
Yeah.
This is Joseph Hughes, the caretaker. I'm looking for Brady Armstrong. He said he'd be there. Who's this? And what's all the excitement?
Brady's not here. I'm sorry, but I have to go. Something's gone terribly wrong.
Now, please try to calm down and tell me what's going on. What's your name, dear?
I'm Nancy. My friend Maya's gone, and I just received a threatening phone call from the kidnapper.
Well, they must have taken her through that secret passageway. Holy smokes! And you're on an inside line. That call must have come from inside the building. We gotta act quick. You check out the secret passageway. I'll make sure all the exits are locked, and then I'll come find you.
What? Wait. What secret passageway? Who are you?
No groupies in the dressing rooms. But since you're such a rascally fan, what would you say to a signed autograph from yours truly?
I beg your pardon?
Take a breath and pinch yourself because it's really happening. Brady Armstrong in the flesh. Star of Vanishing Destiny? Go ahead, faint. I'll catch you.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yeah. I came with my friend Maya to see the premiere tonight. I'm Nancy. Maya was just here a minute ago. Did you see her?
Remind me not to appoint you president of my fan club. So what was your friend doing in my dressing room?
Weren't you expecting her? I thought she emailed you to set up an interview for her article.
All my email goes through Simone. She reads it, she writes back. Control issues, you know? Off the record. Any message that says love Brady is just a big electronic smooch from her.
What a ripoff. If your devoted fans only knew.
Simone Mueller, CEO of my life. My agent. Focus on being wholesomely smoldering, she says, and leave the rest to me. So I do. She's been setting up Premier HQ in the women's dressing room. Haven't you heard her snarling at people on the phone?
So, you didn't hear a girl screaming a few minutes ago?
Maybe you better tell me what's going on here.
I don't have time.
I don't have time to explain. The kidnapper may still be in the building. I need to search this room. Do you mind?
Sure thing. How can I help?
The caretaker was looking for you. See if you can help him.
Roger.
Okay. Crazy start to the game. I love this game.
It's locked.
This game is one of my first favorites of the series. And part of that is because it takes place in a cool historic theater that's beautiful. I'm a big fan of anything that has to do with theater. Part of it is because the mystery is a kidnapping, which is one of my favorite types of mysteries. And also, it's just it's a good game. It's well done. Oh, so here's that secret passageway that apparently the caretaker was telling me about. The snake was here. He didn't tell me how to find the secret passageway. He was just like, oh yeah, I bet they took him through the secret passageway. You should check. Bye. Thanks, dude. So already though, we have a kidnapping. We've met a couple different characters. We've gone through a secret passageway. This game is off to a slam bang start.
I may have to cut this short, Hal. Someone just climbed out of my wardrobe.
Can't you see I'm on the phone here?
My friend's been kidnapped.
Listen, sweetheart, I have a premiere tonight and no stylist for my star. So don't tell me about problems.
Excuse me?
But this is an emergency.
I said scram.
Wow, that's Simone. She's a jerk.
This call's priority. Try me later.
She thinks that her job is much more important than a girl's life, so she's not going to help us. So yeah, thanks a lot for nothing, Simone. She doesn't really care if we search the room though, so we're just gonna look around here real quick. There's a lot of random junk in here. That's gross. This is a very old building. Yeah, okay. So we climbed out of Simone's wardrobe. That line that she said is iconic. Oh, that looks like a place, but this big box is on top of it. I wonder if we can figure out a way to get that off. So yeah, really great start to the game. I wanna talk about the letter at the beginning. It's just super satisfying and well done. I love that it's timed to end perfectly with the music. I think that's great. And then we jump right into the cutscene with Maya, so we're right into the action. And it's a super great opening across the board, right into the thick of the kidnapping. And you don't really get time to catch your breath for quite a bit because Maya screams, and then we get a phone call from the creepy kidnapper, and then another phone call from a character that we haven't met. And it's wild. And then we're looking for Maya, and the game, I mean, is pretty fast-paced because we're talking about, you know, a kidnapping and a girl's life at stake. You'll notice with this game, our clock is, it's days instead of the actual time. So this game is divided up into 3 days because that's how long we have until the demolition. So our ticking clock is actually how long we have to find Maya until the demolition happens, and it's too late because the kidnapper says that she's in the building. So that's different and very fun as a ticking clock concept. I believe, yeah, I want to turn all these to spades. Also love all of the Harry Houdini history that is kind of our theme. And it's just, this is a really good game. I hope that you guys enjoy watching it, because it is definitely one of my favorite games. For sure my favorite of like the first 5 games and it's a good game. So anyway, I'll stop talking about how good it is and let you see how good it is. But so this is a puzzle. You don't have to do this right now, but I usually end up doing this puzzle towards the beginning of the game. Why is Nancy taking a break from finding her kidnapped friend to do a puzzle? I don't know. I guess she thinks it's important. And you know, I'll agree with her on that. Or at least that it's worth taking a little time to do. Okay, wait, this has more hair. No, that doesn't look right. Oh, I need something down there. This doesn't look right either. I think that's supposed to go there. Yeah, that looks good. Much better. Okay, good. And then maybe this goes over here? Aha! Yes. Okay. There we go. Now we're cooking with barbecue sauce. Great. And then I think... do I just need to switch these corners? I think so. Almost there. Hurrah! And this is another puzzle within the puzzle. We need to find some gears in order to open up this box. This picture is actually a famous picture. I can't remember what it's called. We've seen it in another game as well. It was in Abby's room in Message in a Haunted Mansion. So this trapdoor led us down to the creepy basement, and here we have the basement dweller of the Royal Palladium Theater, the amazing Monty, hiding in the shadows here. Not creepy, I know, right?
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up! Ha ha!
He's a good-looking guy.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Ah.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes checked. The hand is quicker than the eye.
So this is based on a famous magic trick that a lot of street musicians or even like just street peddlers would use as entertainment. I believe it's called the 3-card Monty, hence the mechanic's name, the Amazing Monty. Basically, there's 3 cards or like 3 shells with something hidden underneath one of them, and you're supposed to follow the movements of the cards or the shells, and then pick which one is the one that was showed to you, or which shell had like the P underneath it. This is a little different than the 3-card Monty because I believe the secret to that trick is actually to just take the card off the table or make sure that none of the shells actually have the P underneath, and it's all about sleight of hand. So you as the
Find the ace of spades.
You as the
Keep
player
your eye on the card.
actually cannot win. Okay, so it really looks like it should be this one, right? But I'm pretty sure it's not that one. Sometimes it's this one. I'm gonna try this one again. Nope.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes checked. The hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Yeah, it really looks like it should be this one. What about this one? Oh, what?
Don't blink. You might miss something.
Oh.
The hand is quicker than the eye.
He's toying with me at this point. At least we don't have to pay for this game. That's the real like catch of the 3-card Monty is that you have to pay to play, but then it's rigged so you can't actually win.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
I'm just gonna keep picking this one.
Ooh, I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes eyes checked. The hand is quicker than the eye. Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card. Oh,
Well?
so close, but no cigar. The hand is quicker than the eye.
Maybe I should pick this one. I thought that was the one you weren't supposed to pick.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Because it really looks like it's supposed to be this one. But this one is just not...
I'm sorry. Perhaps you need your eyes
Not
checked.
coming up well.
The hand
I wonder
is
if this is
quicker
a different
than the eye.
solution on Junior than it is
Find
on
the ace
Senior.
of spades. Keep your
Okay,
eye
I'm gonna
on
try
the
guessing
card.
the one that I didn't think it should be. No?
Ooh, I'm
It's
sorry.
always this card.
Perhaps you need your eyes checked. The
Man.
hand is quicker than the eye.
Monty's making a fool out of me.
Find the ace of spades. Keep your eye on the card.
Ha
Congratulations!
How
You
time?
beat the magician. Don't forget to collect your winnings.
Now, if you listen closely, you'll notice that Monty is voiced by the same voice actor who voiced Brady Armstrong that we met just a few minutes ago. Okay, so we got a prize! Yay! What's our prize?
Your audience will be dazzled.
Ooh, flash paper. So this is a magic trick. Basically, you can create like a bright flash and a puff of smoke, and yeah, it can startle someone, make them look away, and cause a distraction so that you can draw their attention away from what you want them to be doing. So anyway, that's pretty cool. We'll hang on to that. Sure, it'll be useful. Hey Monty, let's play again. You got
Ladies
anything else
and
for me?
gentlemen,
Step right up.
Monty? Bro, are you okay?
This magician needs some first aid.
I couldn't agree more. But that reminds me, we're actually supposed to be looking for our friend, not playing games. So, we've searched the basement and it doesn't look like she's down here. So let's continue on. Okay, so this is the hallway. We have some doors here leading into the balcony. This is what the theater looks like inside the house, which is what we call the audience area of a theater. Beautiful, beautiful place. Very old, very historic. Also, this guy and his mustache, he's so cool. Rufus Brown. I love this picture. This is probably my favorite picture on the wall in this game. Okay, we'll go that way in a minute. Let's keep going. So we can actually go out into the house and look around. We can even go up onto the stage, which Maya's clearly not on the stage. And you'll notice they have these creepy wall sconce heads. Yeah, the guy who built this theater commissioned those. That's his head, just like looking out with creepy red eyes over the audience. So that's less beautiful, I feel like, than the rest of the theater, and more just straight up downright creepy. Hey look, piece of gum. We'll clean that up because we're good. We're good Drews like that. Nancy Drew. Yes. Ooh, popcorn.
Popcorn.
Yum. We're not going to pick that up, though. Okay, so we kind of looked around in there. Let's keep going. What's this? The Society of American Magicians would like to thank Harry Houdini for his great generosity and tireless devotion to promoting the craft of magic. As president of the society for 10 years, Mr. Houdini brought worldwide recognition to the art and helped to foster the careers of countless aspiring magicians. We are honored to follow in his footsteps. That's cool. That's neat. Good on you, Harry. So we have posters and things about Harry. Here's Harry Houdini himself. We also have Zegad the Magnificent. Love the hair. I also enjoy that we have on some of these wall posters. I think there's like spoofs of different shows. I think now I'm not seeing any. I really thought that there was like a show poster on the wall that was a spoof of Oklahoma. Maybe that's in the other hallway because there's two of these. So this leads out into the lobby. We have a lot of movie posters on the wall. And here we have the box office where we find a phone. That will be useful for sure. There's also some important numbers written on the wall. We'll come back to this. We're gonna call the police. We should probably do that right now, but we're gonna wait just a minute. More movie posters. What's this? Out of service. That looks like a machine. And here's Brady Armstrong in Vanishing Destiny. A lovely cardboard cutout of him. Oh, and then we have someone over here. We'll go talk to him in a minute too. We also have the Bee's Knees Jazz Machine. Also free to play. That's nice. I'm glad that the games don't cost money, because all we have is a quarter. we have 25 cents, and that is it. Okay, that trapped one of those music notes. Now I need to lose the other one. Let's see here. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's not great. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Now if I can only trick them into following me, both of them. Yeah, I think I made it. Just barely. So, oh, I got a gear. Very cool. That looks like J.J. Thompson on this gear. That's the same guy from the Wall Sconces, the guy who commissioned this theater. Told you a bit about him. And we can go out onto the balcony up top. It's very fun. We have all these gears for decoration. And we can also go on the other side. Now, when I was first playing this game, it took me forever to realize that you could go somewhere in between the balcony doors on either side by turning this way and going across. I did not know that you could do that, and it's very unfortunate because we're going to meet a character in this room, and if you do not meet this character, if you never find that room, you will not be able to progress in the game past a certain point. So, this
one's missing.
Is missing? Where could it have gone? There.
I can't quite reach.
You can reach, Nancy. Oh! Oh. Well, I guess she couldn't reach. Sorry everyone. That is one of my all-time favorite second chances, is Nancy falling off the balcony. Okay, so we're gonna use our handy dandy magic wand reachy thing with chewed gum on the end. Gross. To grab that gear. And instead of replacing it where it clearly belongs, we're going to use it for our little box that we had down in the basement. So, let's meet people before we do that. I think, yeah. Well, no, we'll go do that real quick. Let's walk down the other hallway that we did not before. Okay, so I told you there was one on the other side. Yeah, there he is. This is J.J. Thompson, the man himself. Yeah. Good looking guy. Is he as good looking as Monty? I got my doubts. The Merchant of Milano. Okay, yeah, so Brigadoon, the musical. This is a spoof of Brigadoon. Let's see, what else do we have? King Liam, that's William Shaker's King Liam. That sounds like off-brand William Shakespeare's King Lear. Wild. Yeah, and then this one is my favorite. We have Nebraska, which is another great Rodgers and Cumbersome American musical. That is definitely a spoof of Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma, the musical. So I just think that's really entertaining. I think that's really fun that they made those fake musical posters. Okay, let's go put our gears in our little box that we found down in the basement, and then we'll be pretty much done down there for a while. So that'll be nice. Fortunately, we don't have to resolve the puzzle to get into the safe that we found. And we have 1 gear, 2 gear. And when you spin them, I like how both of those random gears that we found just so happen to be the ones that we need for this box. Okay, we have a key. Nice. And dear Mr. Houdini, congratulations on your latest unbelievable feat. Never have I seen the crowd at the Royal Palladium so enthralled by a performer. Stupendous! Honestly, I was assured that the watery grave was inescapable, even for a master such as yourself. Really, if I'd had any notion of risking my money, I might not have offered so grandiose a reward. After all, what man is made of money? Isn't that right, Mr. Houdini? My point is, well, I must admit that my cash flow is a little tight at the moment. More specifically, I do not have $50,000 available to give you at this time. The theater's young, but bound for glory, I'm sure you'll agree, and my bank account is still recovering from the building expenses. I'm sure you understand, sir. However, this letter is an announcement of a golden opportunity, Mr. Houdini, not one of gloomy regret. In lieu of cash, and in accordance with my lawyer's counsel, I am prepared to offer you a reward far more valuable than cash. I would like to make you my business partner by transferring 50% ownership of the Royal Palladium Theatre into your name. Just think of it. Together, we can make the Royal Palladium the foremost venue in the world for magic. Stupendous! Certainly a man as brilliant and worldly as yourself will recognize this as an irresistible offer, and realize that there is no need to squabble over the petty details of your reward, or invite the press to make a mountain out of a molehill in this affair. Please, sign below and return this document to me, if you agree to proceed with the transfer of 50% ownership of the theater into your name. In so doing, excuse me, you will also be agreeing not to sue me or publicly defame my name. A detailed contract will follow. Stupendous! I am looking forward to a mutually rewarding relationship with you, Mr. Houdini. Sincerely, J.J. Thompson. Alright, so, J.J. Thompson made Harry Houdini a 50% co-owner of this theater, and there's the signature proving it. Harry Houdini did sign this contract. So, very interesting. Very interesting. Cool. So, not particularly, excuse me, not particularly helpful in finding Maya, unfortunately, but interesting nonetheless. Okay, well, we've pretty much looked all over the theater at this point. Wait, what did that say? All actors, please wear shoes on stage at all times. Thank you. that's probably a good idea, considering how janky this theater is. It's beautiful, but it is not in the greatest state of repair. And it's probably not a good idea to walk around in it not wearing shoes. Probably not, no. Okay, let's talk to this dude here.
No teeny boppers till showtime. House rules.
What's that supposed to mean?
Aren't you here to worship at the screen of Brady Charmstrong?
Who are you, his surly understudy?
Hollywood? The fantastic plastic vacuum? I wouldn't go there in a pig's suitcase. I'm Nicholas Falcone, solemnly sworn to lead the forces of Hadit and slay the dragon of corporate generica. Who are you, and what's with the doom and gloom?
I'm Nancy, but I think I missed something. Generica?
Haven't you heard? The battle is on. There's a human chain forming out front as we speak. But all that can wait. It's obvious you got a situation, so what's up?
Right.
Situation? Well, that's a delicate word for a kidnapping.
Phew. Kidnapping? That's a high-profile tactic. Somebody means business. So what's the demands?
Don't you mean, what are the demands?
Who are you, my freshman English teacher?
Come on, Nicholas. Being groovy is no excuse for abandoning basic grammar.
So what's the demands?
He changed nothing.
The phone call was awful. They want the demolition stopped.
No kidding. That'll blast those bureaucrats and corporate bigwigs out of their dream world. Applause for the cause. We need all the help we can get.
Excuse me? This is not funny, sir.
Excuse me? We're talking about a girl's life here.
I'm sorry. I know you're upset, but they won't mess with your friend. They just took her for effect. It's called making a statement.
Oh, so this is just a pretend kidnapping. I never would have guessed. Maya's scream sounded so real.
She'll be okay. Trust me.
I'm not about to take that chance.
If you need a phone, there's an outside line in the ticket booth.
Okay, that's Nicholas. He's an activist. We are going to use that outside line now and call the police. I think we can just call 911.
St. Louis Police Department.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping.
Is the kidnapping in progress?
No.
Hold on, miss. I'll transfer you to the Missing Persons Unit.
Missing persons, Sergeant Mac Ramsey speaking.
I'm calling to report a kidnapping. No longer in progress.
And who am I speaking with, please?
My name is Nancy Drew.
Okay, Miss Drew. Now, did you witness this kidnapping?
No, but I heard it.
What exactly did you hear?
My friend went into a dressing room. I was out in the hall. And I heard her scream, so I went in after her, but she was gone.
When and where did this happen?
Just now, at the Royal Palladium Theater.
And what's your friend's name, Miss Drew?
Maya Nguyen.
Can you spell that, please?
M-A-Y-A, last name N-G-U-Y-E-N.
Age?
19.
Physical description?
She's Asian American. I guess about 5'5", long black hair.
So you didn't actually witness anything, is that right?
I heard her screaming, and I received a threatening phone call. That must count for something.
A threat. Can you describe the voice? Was it a man or a woman?
It was spooky. I think they were using some voice disguise device.
Yes. That'll make it impossible to tell the gender of the caller. Did you notice anything suspicious looking in the vicinity?
No.
No suspects. Any visible signs of struggle in the dressing room? Did your friend leave anything behind? Her purse? Anything that might have fallen out of her pockets?
No.
No evidence. Does your friend work at the theater?
No, she's a student at Washington University.
Does your friend have any enemies?
Maya? I highly doubt it.
And what business did Maya have entering the theater dressing room?
She's a reporter for the school paper. She was there to do an interview.
What about Maya's parents? Have they been contacted?
They're in Vietnam this time of year. I don't know how to contact them.
Okay, miss. I'll file this report. After 24 hours, if she hasn't turned up, we consider her a missing person and begin to investigate.
How can she turn up? She's been kidnapped.
Unlikely. With all the scuttlebutt around this demolition, this stinks of student prank.
What? A prank? But this building is going to be demolished in 72 hours. How can we afford to take that chance?
How do you mean?
The kidnapper must be holding her in the building, don't you think?
Unlikely. No competent kidnapper keeps their captive anywhere near the scene of the abduction. Is there anything else, Miss Drew?
Who said they were
Sergeant, I really don't
competent?
think we can afford to wait 24 hours.
It's standard procedure, Miss Drew. Unless you can provide us with some evidence that your friend was taken by force, it's 24 hours.
Thanks, Sergeant. I'll call you back when I have the evidence.
You do that.
Bye.
Okay, so that is one of several kind of frustrating conversations that we will be having with Sergeant Mac Ramsey, who talks like this all the time. So yeah, he thinks that Maya might be pulling a prank, so he's not going to look for her unless we can come up with some evidence that that is not true. Okay, we have someone over here. Like I said, this room is important. You have to find it, and if you don't, then you cannot proceed with the game.
Don't touch that projector, dear. It's a temperamental old beast. Watch out there, Nancy. That projector's crumbling like a prehistoric cookie.
A prehistoric cookie? Interesting. So this is the projection room. There's several interesting things in here. Okay.
There was a key here.
Oh, there was a key here for the projector. Got a closet here. I like how Joseph just kind of doesn't care that we're, you know, just exploring his room. Never know if Maya might have been in that closet, though. We're just being thorough. Just being thorough. Nothing really to see here.
You must be Nancy.
Hi.
The worry's written all over your face. Well, I'm Joe. I started to look for you, but then I figured better to park myself and let you find me. Any trace of your friend?
So this is the guy that we were talking to on the phone after we got the creepy call from the kidnapper. This is Joseph. He's the caretaker.
I guess the kidnapper must have escaped through that passageway, but all it led me to is a cranky Hollywood agent.
Yeah, she was really cranky.
Simone Mueller. I should have warned you. What about calling the police? There's an outside line in the ticket booth.
I did that.
I already spoke to them. According to their policy, Maya's not officially missing yet. If I want their help before tomorrow, I have to come up with some evidence of foul play.
But this theater's going to be torn down in 3 days. Did you tell them that?
They say it's unlikely that the kidnapper would keep her in the building.
Well, I checked all the outside doors, and they're locked up tight. Only folks who've been in the theater all day are Brady and Simone, you and Maya, Nicholas Falcone, and myself.
How can you be sure?
Well, I've only got this one pair of eyes, so I can't say 100%.
Did you notice anything suspicious?
I was up here in the projector room, sound testing for the premiere. But I'd be disappointed in your detective work if you didn't put me through the ringer like a regular suspect.
How did you know I was a detective?
And Maya's a reporter, right? Well, you yelled it in my ear when I called down to the dressing room earlier. Remember?
Oh, that's right.
Good memory. She's been working on a story about the demolition. I wonder if that's why they took her.
Who knows why they did it? The important thing's to get her back. Now, what's your plan of attack?
Time to start searching. Can you give me a map or some blueprints of this place?
Try calling county administration. The records division keeps that type of stuff. I bet a blueprint would show secret passages that even I've never found. Ask for the original plans, not the ones from the 56 remodel.
When was the theater built?
Completed in 1925. The vision of one J.J. Thompson. Anyway, I've spent the last 40-something years finding my way around this place, so let me know if I can help.
Thanks, Joseph.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Don't let the turkeys get you down. That's also a classic line. Okay, so that's Joseph. He's so far the most helpful person that we've met, or so it would seem. Nicholas and Brady are sort of helpful, but they're also kind of distracted with their own agendas. And then Simone is just straight up ignoring us.
Nancy, what's the 411?
The 411?
Come on, Nancy. That's vintage slang. You know, the 411, the deal, the lowdown.
Oh, the information.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So, humans against the destruction of illustrious theaters. Tell me about it.
This theater's a spotted owl. It's a humpback whale. It's endangered. Illustrious buildings testify to our finest human hours. They should be celebrated, not bulldozed to make way for cardboard megaplexes. Need I say more?
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
I was outside, harnessing public outrage. Ask anyone.
Do you know what they plan to build on this spot after the theater is gone?
Oh, it's very hush-hush. The name of the building firm is Wave of the Future, and the owner is some B. Thompson, descendant of J.J. Thompson, but he's never available for comment. Fishy, right? $10 says B stands for baloney.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Fight the power. Okay, so that's Nicholas. I like him. He's probably my favorite character in this game. He's all about saving old theaters and fighting the power, and that's what his organization is all about. So that's kind of a cool goal. Plus he's fun. He's probably the most entertaining character to talk to. And I think it's neat. The voice actor who plays him in this game, I believe, was Her Interactive's creative director at the time. So I just think that's a cool little piece of insider information. I like to think that they were working on the game and he was like, actually, I like this character. I want to play him. And so he did.
Any news?
Hey, Brady.
Don't you want to know what Maya's article was about?
Well, I thought you said it was about me.
Well, Brady, you are the center of the universe, but actually, her article was about the theater.
Then what did she want to talk to me for? I'm an actor, not a politician.
Good to know.
She never told me what her angle was. Do you mind if I take a look around in here?
Be my guest.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Me? You think I kidnapped Maya and then breezed in here just 4 minutes later? Where would I hide her? In my back pocket?
Just answer the question, Prince Charmstrong.
Charmstrong?
You know you love it. Just keep talking.
Well, I was late getting back from a haircut. This is hard for me. I think my hairline might be receding. It's miserable. Simone's gonna go through the roof.
Talk to you later, Brady.
Bye.
Talk about Shallow, this guy. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, Brady. Brady. Actors, am I right?
Nancy Drew, Simone Mueller, don't worry, Vanishing Destiny is off. We've got bigger fish to fry.
Oh, so you finally heard the news?
So you heard about Maya?
Of course. I mean, a kidnapping? Right out of my star's dressing room? The premiere is small potatoes. It's worth more to us canceled or at least postponed. When the news gets out, the whole nation will be watching.
You're sick, Simone.
I'm worried sick about my friend here, and all you can think of is another media event.
Disgusting.
Where are you from?
River Heights. Why?
Yes, precisely. River Heights. Listen, doll, I'm from L.A. This ain't my first time at the rodeo. We'll find your friend, or Brady Armstrong will, and when he does, every girl in America will wish she'd been kidnapped instead of Maya what's-her-name.
Earth to Simone! This is not a movie!
But what could be better for the image of an on-screen hero than to save someone in real life, huh? Agents wait their whole careers for a chance like this.
My friend's in trouble. This is not a career opportunity.
Honey, you've got spunk. Ever consider acting? This girl power thing is red hot right now. Of course, we'd have to think of a stage name. Nancy Drew is so utterly forgettable.
Rude?
How long have you been Brady's agent?
I discovered him on an electric spring morning 6 years ago. He was working the original Coney Dog stand on Sunset Boulevard. It was pure luck. I was craving an all-beef Frank at 7 a.m.
7
He's been the
a.m.?
jewel in my crown ever since.
Who eats hot dogs for breakfast? Simone.
Joseph says the building was probably locked when the kidnapping happened, and that the kidnapper had to be someone who was inside the theater. Care to comment?
Why don't you tell that little gray troll that I think he did it, just to keep himself from dying of boredom in this old dump. That's my comment.
So this voice actress also played Professor Hotchkiss in the last game, and she's going to play a few other characters over the course of this series. There's a character in game number 28, Ghost of Thornton Hall, that she plays, and I feel like you can especially tell that it's the same voice actress with this character in that one.
I'm asking everyone, where were you when the kidnapping happened?
Oh, please, Nancy, I was on the phone, doing business. But if I'm ever hard-pressed for entertainment, I'm sure kidnapping would be a real hoot.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
Yeah, by Simone. Yeah, Simone is very, one-track mind, self-absorbed. She is all about Brady, doesn't actually care about Maya, just wants to make money and have everything be a big media event. So she's not going to be very helpful, unfortunately. Okay, I talked to everybody again except for Joseph. Let's see if he's got anything to say.
Any signs of Maya?
No.
So where will you go after the demolition? Are you planning to retire?
Greasewood, Arizona. My brother Jake is there. It's a tiny town with no movie theater, so we're gonna put one on the map. I got some money saved.
Tell me about that old key-making machine in the lobby. Has it been out of order long?
It's been broken for a spell. The kids lost interest in it when video games came along. But I bet it wouldn't be hard to fix. I'd love for you to see how it works. And then you could make yourself a little souvenir from the Royal Palladium. Or send a key to your sweetheart.
Who is this J.J. Thompson character anyway?
Old J.J. Owner, visionary, wheeler dealer. J.J. loved a magic show. He had this place built with those kind of big spectacle shows in mind. J.J. also happened to love the sight of his own mug in the mirror. You can tell by the way he ornamented the auditorium with his own head.
Yeah, I noticed.
The history of this theater is so rich. I'm surprised the city of St. Louis isn't more interested in preserving it.
Well, they are interested. The Historical Society's been working like the dickens to get this place declared a landmark. But someone downtown has been stalling. They're awfully close.
Gotta go now.
Bye.
Man, they better get on that. The demolition is happening in 3 days. Oh,
What's up? Can't talk long. Gotta check on my people.
What's your attachment to saving this theater? You seem so personally invested.
Politics is personal, but with this place, it's ultra personal. My grandma, Louisa Falcone, designed the molds for all the insane plasterwork that you see in this lobby and in the auditorium.
Wow, I can see why you would hate to let it be destroyed. After all, this artwork is her legacy.
True, but there's more. I guess the architect-owner guy, J.J. Thompson, ran out of cash before the building was done. He never paid my grandma dime one, and then he denied that she had ever done the work in the first place.
Why didn't he give her the credit?
Yeah, she was the artist type, not a deal maker. I guess she'd never signed any contractual stuff with JJ, and she didn't have the resources to sue him or any of that, so I guess she just had to let it go.
She must have been so frustrated.
Here's the kicker. After JJ sharked her on this 2-year project, she was broke, and then the Great Depression hit. She could never afford to work as an artist again.
Aww.
Was she bitter about it?
Louisa, Mother Serenity Falcone? She just kept on trucking in true Falcone style. Died at 97 without a bitter bone in her body. I think she had a happy life, but this theater holds the last artwork she ever did. Don't you see, Nancy? Saving this place is not just for history, it's for justice.
Can't you get some justice now?
My family has been trying for years, but there doesn't seem to be anything on record that links her to this place. Nancy, could you do me a favor?
I think I know what you're going to ask.
While you're searching, could you just keep your eye out?
Maya's my first priority, as you can imagine. But if there's any way I can help set the record straight on this beautiful artwork, I will.
You're cooler than I thought, Nancy.
And you're smarter than I thought.
I don't know. I don't know about that. Wait, is there anything else we can talk to him about?
How goes the search?
Oh, hey!
I found some of JJ's personal documents inside a secret panel in the basement.
Well, don't just stand there. Start breaking it down.
Start breaking it down.
It seems your grandmother isn't the only one JJ Thompson tried to bamboozle.
Yeah, and?
JJ put up a big reward for this Houdini challenge. He must have thought the escape was impossible, but Houdini did it. And JJ didn't have the reward money.
What does this have to do with the ownership of the theater?
From what I can tell, JJ had to give Harry Houdini 50% of the theater as the reward.
Ha! Serves that swindler JJ right. Nancy, do you realize what this means?
Enlighten me.
If Thompson didn't own the whole place, then whoever inherited it from Thompson doesn't legally own the whole place either.
Someone in Houdini's family may be able to call this demolition off.
We've got to find out what happened to his half of the ownership. You keep looking for Maya. I've got a laptop out in my van. I'll get online and do some research. Check back soon.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Nicholas loves his van. I've got a laptop out in my van. Okay, so now that he's gone, we can look at his stuff. He's got a banana and some sunglasses and lots of brochures. Let's see here. Had it. Yep. Nick Falcone, founder and president. Nicholas Fight the Power Falcone is apparently his full name. I wonder if he had it legally changed to be that. Okay, there's two different brochures here, and this is the one that we really
Administration,
need.
314-555-3309.
Yeah, we need to see this phone number. I wonder if we can call all of these. We're not going to. I bet you can. But this is the one that we really need. 314-555-3309. Okay. So.
Nancy, it's Joseph. Wait till you see this. Come to the projection room.
Oh, but Joseph, I'm trying to do things. We'll go up in a minute. First. Oh, so you can just call the police department also. That's good, that's good. 314-555-3. No? Oh, I guess I don't need the area code. Oh yeah, I didn't actually need to memorize that. They had the phone number down here for me. That's helpful.
Records, Madeline speaking.
Hi, I'm looking for the blueprints for the Royal Palladium Theater. Do you have them on file?
Are you a county employee?
No, just a citizen on a mission.
Okay, well, we do keep blueprints on file. Let's see. The computer says there are 2 sets for the Palladium, 1923 and 1956. Do you have a preference?
1923, please. The originals.
Would you like to hold while I retrieve them?
Sure, thanks.
I love the whole music.
Ma'am?
Yes, I'm still here.
It's very strange, ma'am. They're gone.
Gone?
Gone?
You mean someone checked them out?
Oh, we don't allow people to check them out. You can bring the blueprints to our reading room and study them there, but they're not supposed to leave the building. I can't imagine where they could be. Hold on, let me see if Charles knows.
Okay. We'll check with Charles.
Ma'am, this is so strange. Charles says some guy was just in here looking at them a few days ago.
What did he look like?
Hold on.
The way the whole music keeps coming back. Oh, it's so good.
Hello? Charles said the guy had a hat on. He never really got a look at the guy.
Was he young or old?
Hey, Charles, young or old? Energetic is all Charles remembers.
Okay, well, my name is Nancy Drew. I'm working on some things over here at the Royal Palladium. Could you do a search for the blueprints?
Sure thing. I'll put in a find request. Call back in 5 to 7 business days.
Next week? Oh, I'm afraid I don't have that kind of time. Is there any way to expedite the search?
I'm afraid not. The guy who does our misplaced materials searches just returned from a month of paternity leave, and he's swamped.
I see.
This is urgent?
Yes, it's urgent, all right. But I'll figure something out. Thanks, Madeline.
Good luck.
Bye.
Good on her Interactive, giving out a month of paternity leave to that random office character. Very good, very good. Okay, Joseph wanted us to come talk to him.
Nancy, take a look at this.
What you got? Oh, whoa!
Oh my gosh, Maya's press pass.
Brady found it.
Found it? Where?
He didn't say. Give the police a call, and then you better go back to your hotel and get some rest.
Gosh, I am exhausted.
Go ahead and use the phone in the ticket booth. I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, so this is big. We have evidence, sort of, that Maya did not leave of her own will. Because she would never go anywhere without that press pass. I like how I can just keep dialing 911 instead of dialing the whole number for the police department.
St. Louis Police Department.
Missing persons unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Hi, Sergeant Ramsey. This is Nancy Drew. I spoke to you earlier today about the disappearance of my friend, Maya Wen.
Hello, Miss Drew. You're calling to tell me that you found your friend, I hope.
I wish that were true, sir. No, she's still missing. I'm calling to report that I have the evidence you asked for.
What did you find?
Someone else here at the theater found Maya's press pass. It was clipped to her shirt when she went into the dressing room. It must have been torn off when she was kidnapped.
Or it fell off. Or she just tossed it.
Maya is very serious about her work, Sergeant Ramsey. She never goes anywhere without that pass, and she would not willingly leave it behind.
Is the pass damaged in any way?
No.
Was anything disturbed in the area where it was found?
I don't know. I'm not the one who found it.
Okay, well, thanks for checking in, Miss Drew. If Maya hasn't turned up by tomorrow, we'll definitely be out to investigate. Someone will take a look at the press pass then.
Tomorrow?
But you said that if I found evidence, you'd investigate the theater today.
I'm sorry, Miss Drew, but we can't go chasing after every kid who decides to take a leave of absence. The vast majority of missing juveniles disappear of their own accord, and they reappear when they're good and ready.
You have to believe me. Maya would never play this kind of game. Nicholas Falcone said he thinks somebody is using her to make a statement.
Nicholas Falcone? Is he involved in this? Are you involved with him?
Haddett is demonstrating against the demolition in front of the theater. Nicholas has set up shop in the lobby. I've spoken to him. I'm not involved with him.
Yeah.
Are you aware of the allegations against Mr. Falcone's character, Miss Drew?
Allegations?
Nick Falcone operates according to his own rules. He'll do just about anything to save a theater, and he's not afraid to use extreme tactics.
What kind of extreme tactics?
You name it. Vandalism, sabotage, chaining himself to demolition machinery.
Is that right?
And last year there was a situation over in Nashville. Just when the oldest theater in the city is about to be torn down, and mind you, Haddett is there in full force, a girl goes missing. So happens she's the daughter of the demolition boss. They go crazy looking for her. There's a call, just like the one you described. Anyway, to make a long story short, the demolition is called off. And 3 weeks later, the girl is seen snuggling up to Falcone in a Memphis coffee shop.
Are you suggesting Nicholas is staging this thing?
I'm just saying that there's more to situations like these than meets the eye. Nick Falcone is a real operator and he likes to humiliate the police. I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon here with this whole Royal Palladium thing and let him make my unit look like a bunch of chumps.
I see.
So you aren't going to have any credit with us if you join ranks with him.
Does he have a criminal record?
Oh, minor stuff. Disorderly conduct, trespassing, yada yada yada. But Nick Falcone can slime his way out of a sticky situation like no one I've ever seen. Unfortunately, there's no jail sentence for being a royal pain in the neck.
There are no good citizenship awards for it either.
Look, I know you're worried, but for now, there's nothing we can do. And there's nothing you can do either. Why don't you go home and get some rest? I'm sure you've had a long day.
Well, this has been very informative, Sergeant Ramsey. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Good night, Miss Drew.
Okay, so we learned some stuff about Nicholas. He doesn't have a good reputation with the police. Also, Sergeant Mac Ramsey and Joseph are played by the same voice actor, and it is the voice actor who played Dwayne Powers in the game Stay Tuned for Danger just a few games before this one, so that's a fun fact.
I heard the whole thing, Nancy. Go get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on things till morning.
Alright, so we made it through day 1, and day 2, there's a Hadit protest going on outside. And what's this? A funeral wreath? Deepest sympathy. Planning a funeral is such a dreadful pain. Wouldn't you rather just stop the demolition? Oh, that's mean. That's very mean. Okay, no Nicholas. Let's see, let's check in with Joseph. Oh, what's this? Missing poster. Maya, last seen at the Royal Palladium Theater. Complexion part oily, part dry. Where did they get this information? Teeth even and in good repair. Last seen wearing jeans, top with blue butterflies. Birthmark on right ankle? Where did they get this info? Exactly. Maya Gwen, originally from River Heights, is a sophomore at Washington U, a reporter for the school newspaper. She was at the Royal Palladium conducting interviews for an upcoming story when she disappeared from one of the dressing rooms. One witness claims to have heard Maya scream, "Hey, that's me." It's possible that she has been kidnapped. Please, if you have any information concerning Maya's whereabouts, contact one of the following: Sergeant Mac Ramsey or Simone Mueller, head of publicity National Find Maya campaign. What? When did that happen? For information leading to Maya's safe return, Brady Armstrong is offering signed posters of his new movie. Well, that's... Oh, man. Hey, Joe.
I'm sorry you had to see that wreath, Nancy. It's disgusting.
I'm afraid Maya's in real danger.
Let's hope the kidnapper just did this to scare you.
Like I'm not scared enough? Like I don't know time is running out?
The phone's been ringing off the hook all morning. I don't know how the press got a hold of this, but they're all over it like ants on a picnic.
Where did those missing posters come from?
I can't say for sure, but I can make an educated guess.
I have a feeling you and I are betting on the same horse here.
Can you believe the way she diverted all of the attention away from Maya and used the poster to promote Brady as the big hero? This shouldn't be happening. It's all backwards.
The police told me Nicholas Falcone is known for using extreme tactics to further his political causes. Why are you letting him use the lobby as his headquarters?
Nicholas has been hanging around this theater since he was a little boy. I know how torn up he is about the theater. This'll be over soon enough, and then he'll go home. I don't think he's dangerous, for gosh sakes.
Gotta go now.
Don't let the turkeys get you down.
Oh... So much going on. A funeral wreath, missing posters. Yeah, Nicholas, you've got some explaining to do.
Nancy, what's the 411?
You didn't tell me kidnapping was part of Activism 101.
That's all hearsay, Nancy. They got no witnesses, no testimony, no nothing.
I don't care if you've been convicted or not. Who are you?
I am not an eco-terrorist, and I would never orchestrate the temporary disappearance of anyone who wasn't in on the plan and down with the cause.
Maybe you'd better think about being in on the law and down with the truth, Nicholas.
Yeah.
All right, Officer Nancy, chill out, will ya? I'm on your side.
Tell me about your relationship with the police.
All I know is they like to dig through my garbage and follow my van. Does this face say America's Most Wanted to you?
Your van.
Joseph told me that the St. Louis Historical Society is in the process of trying to declare this building an historical landmark.
They've been in that process for years. It's all just a big wad of red tape, a bunch of bureaucratic hocus pocus. Hadit's about action, not paperwork.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
Alright, so Nicholas claims that he's still on our side, but I don't know. He might be kind of slippery. Okay, let's see what Brady and Simone have to say. Yeah, Brady. Wait, Brady. Hello. You are what you project, becoming the captain of your own destiny. For the first time in paperback. Okay, you are my oyster. Fame, fortune, social popularity, body language too. You, yes, you are going straight to the top. Yes! So, are you the captain of your own destiny or the cabin boy? Cabin boy says, I'll get that for you, sir. Captain says, I'm busy. Get it yourself. Minimum wage is okay with me. There's no limit to my worth. I'm parched. I am driven to quench my thirst. I am hungry. I eat my competitors for dinner. Oh, what if I lose my hair? I'll make baldness irresistible. What if the door of opportunity is locked? I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow that door down. Nothing will stand between me and my destiny. Wow. You grabbed your destiny by the horns and sailed it into the sunset? The choice is yours, but remember this, if you're not the lead dog, the view never changes. Ready to transform your life? Read on. I'm scared to read on. Come back here and swab this deck. You work for me. Brady with a ponytail. Simone overboard. What's this? What's your fashion sign? Want to change your life right this minute? Start by changing your outfit. Yes. Good idea. You could be the Wild Wild West with alligator skin boots, a shiny pair of spurs, and a turquoise-studded belt buckle. You could be the Pirate of the High Seas with a ruffled shirt, an eye patch, a gold hoop earrings, and a parrot. That seems like the one Brady's looking at. Or you could be a gambling tycoon. Try a purple velvet hat, lucky dice, cufflinks, and a walking cane. Good ideas all around. Okay, so it looks like Brady is looking to change his image. He doesn't like what he is projecting right now. But he's not here. So let's talk to Simone, because I think she is. Hey Simone, what gives?
Have you seen the posters? Aren't they fabulous?
Oh, I saw them.
That picture of Maya is the one from her press pass, isn't it?
Yes. Thankfully, she's photogenic.
That poster is just an advertisement for Brady.
Maya's on the poster. It says she's missing. So what's your issue? Brady's out plastering those posters all over St. Louis and every podunk town for 50 miles. He's due back at any time, though, for the press conference.
What's he doing that for?
Just to make sure this case isn't falling below the public radar. And besides, it's not for sure she's in the building. I've invited the press here today to report on Brady's commitment to solving this case. You know, a few questions, a few photo ops, no big deal. That funeral wreath was awful, wasn't it?
What do you know about that wreath?
I had it moved out front for the press conference. We want the press to know just how heartless this kidnapper is, don't we? Then it's all the more fabulous when Brady saves the day.
You're disgusting.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Yeah, ciao, Simone. Oh, man. What's the point? What is the point? Is Brady back yet? Probably not. Nope, definitely not. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. So that press conference seems like it'll be a really good time to look around.
I got the number.
Oh.
I left it in the ticket booth. This woman isn't Houdini herself. She's the widow of one of Houdini's cousins.
But it couldn't hurt to give her a call. I'll get right on that.
Great.
Did you call? What's the story?
Not yet.
So what are you waiting for? The wrecking crew to bust in and dial the number for you?
Well, maybe. That would be considerate of them. No, I'll go call myself. Oh, what's this? Oh, more of the missing posters. Got it. Great. Eustacia and Drop-Off in Florida. 813-555-3247. Alright. Let's talk to Harry Houdini's cousin.
Yes, hello.
Hello, is this Eustacia Andropov?
Who else would it be? Everyone else is dead.
Oh, Mrs. Andropov, I'm sorry to bother you. I'm trying to find out some information about Harry Houdini. Is it true that you're his cousin?
Who wants to know?
Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case in St. Louis.
Harry was only my cousin by marriage, but my husband is dead, and so is Harry. So I guess that makes me nobody's cousin. Satisfied?
I'm researching Mr. Houdini's ownership of the Royal Palladium Theater. Would you know anything about this?
He owned it. Have of it anyway, for a few months. Then he died. Does that help?
Do you know what happened to his half? Did he sign it back over to J.J. Thompson?
Return it to James Jehoshaphat? Mr. Stupendous?
Yep, that
Not
sounds
on
like
his
him.
life. Losing that man was Harry's greatest escape.
Did someone in Houdini's family inherit the theater?
Harry made a plan to give his half of the theater to someone he admired. A young magician, I assume. Perhaps a protege. I remember my husband telling me this.
Can you tell me anything more?
More? I'm 96 over here. I don't exactly have time to burn.
I know it was a long time ago, Mrs. Andropov, but this is terribly important. My friend is in danger, and finding out what happened to Houdini's half of the theater may be my only hope of saving her.
Call the Library of Congress. Ask about the Houdini collection. There must be something in all of those letters. You tell that Sherman Trout, Eustacia said. You're not dead yet, Shermy, so get up and make yourself useful.
The Library of Congress. You don't happen to have that number, do you?
Well, I should have this letter from Shermy around here somewhere. Cat food coupons. Vincent Jacques repair. Dear Eustacia. Here we go. Library of Congress, Washington, D.C. 202-555-5000.
Thanks, Mrs. Andropov. You've been a great help.
Save it for my funeral.
Okay, so that's Eustacia Andropov. She's awesome. I love her. She's a great character. Okay, so we need to call the Library of Congress. I was just there not too long ago. Took a trip to DC. And I went to the Library of Congress. It is one of the most beautiful buildings that I think I've ever been in my entire life.
Manuscripts.
I'm trying to reach Sherman Trout, please.
Speaking. How may I help you?
Hi, Mr. Trout. My name is Nancy Drew. I'm a detective working on a case that involves Harry Houdini and the Royal Palladium Theater in St. Louis. Eustacia Andropov recommended I call you.
Ah, yes. Eustacia was most helpful to us when we were assembling our Houdini collection. I presume you'd like to have a look at it?
Yes, please, Mr. Trout. I'm very interested.
Fine. Well, you'll just need to register with the library when you get here and fill out a request for the materials you wish to view. When your request has been processed, the materials will be delivered to one of our reading rooms where you can view them.
Mr. Trout, please let me explain. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to come to Washington, D.C. to do research. I'm hoping you could help me find a document.
Well, Miss Drew, I'm sorry if you have logistical constraints, but please understand my own limitations. The Library of Congress currently holds over 40 million items, contained in 10,000 separate collections.
That's a lot.
It's the largest and most comprehensive library in the world. I simply don't have time to run research errands for the individual citizens.
Mr. Trout, if I don't solve this case in a matter of hours, the building I'm standing in will be demolished and an innocent 19-year-old girl, a friend of mine, may lose her life. You may be my only hope.
Why is your friend in danger?
She was kidnapped by someone desperate to save this building from demolition.
And what can you possibly be hoping to find in the Houdini collection that would help matters?
Mr. Houdini was part owner of the theater, and I'm trying to find out who inherited his half or what became of it when he died. I'm hoping Houdini might have discussed it somewhere in his personal documents. If I can prove that the current owner is not legally the full owner, Then maybe I can get the demolition stopped and save Maya.
I see. Well, this sounds urgent. I suppose I can take a look.
That would be such a help, Mr. Trout. If you find anything, could you overnight it to me at the Royal Palladium?
Well, I certainly can't send you the document itself. It's a historical artifact now. But I could send you a slide. What's the street address there, if I find anything?
It's 1330 Washington Avenue, St. Louis, Missouri, 63101. Please send the package in care of Nicholas Falcone or myself, Nancy Drew. I can't tell you how grateful I am, Mr. Trout. You might just be a lifesaver.
Miss Drew, I assure you, Sherman Trout is a man of his word.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Okay, so that's Sherman Trout. He's going to help us. Yay! He's also voiced by the same actor who plays Ned, Scott Carty. Also played Charlie in Message in a Haunted Mansion. Let's call our friends. We haven't done that yet. Need to let them know what's going on.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's Nancy.
Nancy, it's about time. How's St. Louis?
Something terrible has happened. Maya went to Brady's dressing room to interview him. I guess he wasn't there. She screamed, and now she's gone. I think she's been kidnapped.
Oh my gosh. Why would anyone want to kidnap Maya?
I received a threatening phone call. Somebody wants desperately to stop this demolition, and they're holding Maya as a bargaining tool.
That's terrible. Have you called the police?
I called, all right, but get this. According to standard procedure, they can't get involved until Maya has been missing for 24 hours.
What could possibly be standard about a girl getting kidnapped?
They're not convinced it's a kidnapping.
Well, how did she disappear then? Poof? Alakazam?
Sergeant Ramsey says it could be a prank, or Maya might have just taken off or something.
Sergeant Ramsey obviously doesn't know Wash U's most dedicated reporter.
It's true. The only way she would have abandoned this story is if someone dragged her away from it.
Do Maya's parents know?
They always travel this time of year, remember? And besides, I've got to find Maya before this demolition. I doubt her parents could get back from the other side of the world before then anyway.
What a mess.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been so personally attached to a case.
Call me back when you know more. I'll get a hold of George and Ned and let them know what's going on. Poor Maya. I guess the only consolation is that she's got you on the rescue mission.
Okay, so that's Bess. We have a different voice actress for Bess in this game than we've had. And I believe this is the only game that we see her play Bess in. So let's see if we can call Ned, see if Bess has reached out to him yet and gotten his attention.
Hello?
Ned, it's me.
Nancy. Bess called and told me what happened with Maya. I've been worried sick.
Did she tell you what the police said?
About the 24-hour delay? Yeah, she told me. But I have faith in you, Nancy. You've solved plenty of cases before without help from the police. So let's get down to business. Who are your suspects?
It seems there were only 4 people in the building at the time of the kidnapping, besides Maya and myself. Brady Armstrong, Simone Mueller, his agent, Nicholas Falcone, a political activist, and the caretaker, Joseph Hughes.
Any hunches?
Not yet. I've got a lot of work to do.
Call me anytime. I'll try to stay close to the phone.
Aw, Ned, he's so supportive.
By the time I finally got to talk to Simone Mueller, she had heard all about the kidnapping and canceled the premiere of Vanishing Destiny.
Sounds like bad news travels fast around old theaters.
That's just the thing. Simone didn't seem to think Maya's kidnapping was bad news at all. She kept calling it a great opportunity. She kept saying what fabulous publicity it's going to be for Brady.
Sounds like she knows how to turn a profit in any situation.
The question is she just responding to the situation, or did she have a hand in creating it in the first place?
No flies on you, Nancy Drew. Sounds to me like your detective mind is in high gear.
According to Joseph, the St. Louis Historical Society has been scrambling to get the Royal Palladium declared an historical landmark.
And that would prevent the demolition?
Right.
So what's the holdup?
Joseph thinks someone downtown is stalling.
Maybe someone who wants the demolition has been greasing some palms.
Probably. It's a shame because Joseph seems to think they're close.
I wonder if this kidnapper is just trying to buy a little more time. What does Mr. Falcone have to say about the Historical Society?
He was pretty cynical. Said the whole process was a bunch of hocus pocus.
Perhaps Mr. Falcone is using cynicism to disguise his true feelings.
Why do you keep calling him Mr. Falcone, Ned?
I've got to think of a way to get this demolition stopped.
Well, the police aren't being much help. But couldn't you try contacting the owner of the building? I'm sure he or she would be willing to postpone for a couple of days. I mean, what's the rush?
According to Nicholas, his name is B. Thompson, and he won't talk to the press.
I wonder what he has to hide.
His building firm is called Wave of the Future.
Catchy. I wonder what he has against the present.
Ned, I just remembered something. Joseph used the phrase Wave of the Future when I first met him. He was talking about the remodel of the theater in 1956. Do you think it's a coincidence?
I don't know, Nance. If Joseph turns out to be the owner of the theater and the guy behind the demolition, I think it'll be fair to say you've seen everything.
There's this cool machine in the lobby that makes souvenir keys. You can make a key in any shape and call it the key to your heart. I wanted to make one for you. Not that this is any time to think of souvenirs.
Maybe after you solve the case, Detective.
Well, besides the fact that I don't have time for distractions, the machine is out of order.
Phew, that's a relief.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nancy Drew, you know the key to your heart would be much too big to carry around on my keychain. I'd probably throw my back out.
Good point, Mr. Nickerson.
Anyway, it's the thought that counts.
Cute.
Harry Houdini must have been quite a character.
What makes you say that?
Oh, it just sounds like he was so generous and passionate about his craft. Everyone loved him.
Any theories yet on what he did with his half of the theater?
No, but I highly doubt he was generous enough to give his half back to old J.J. Thompson.
That wouldn't have been an act of generosity anyway. It would have been a lapse in judgment.
Bye, Ned.
Keep me posted.
Alright, very fun. Love talking to Bess and Ned. I think if we call Bess back, we can talk to George too. Maybe. Okay.
Did you call? What's the story?
We did.
Sure did.
Go on, spill it.
She didn't know much, but she gave me the number of this guy at the Library of Congress who has access to the archives of Houdini's letters.
And what did they say?
We're expecting a package. Cross your fingers it gets here in time.
Way to go, Nancy. You're on fire.
Yeah, I am.
Can you believe Brady's agent has called this press conference to trump up his heroics? She can barely even remember Maya's name.
Don't worry, Nancy. This cowboy will be on the scene with a megaphone in each holster. I guarantee you the press will get more than they bargained for.
Copy.
Catch you later.
On the flip side.
So Nicholas likes to think of himself as a cowboy, Interesting. I bet Brady's not back yet. But let's check in just in case. Oh, he is!
How are you holding up?
Hi, Brady.
Thanks for finding Maya's press pass. Where was it?
I found it in the basement. The balcony. It was the balcony.
Balcony, basement, whatever. It's just my friend's life that's in danger here.
Please, Nancy. It's not me.
Oh, really?
Oh, really? Is somebody operating you by remote control?
It's Simone. She's relentless. I'm just a hostage on her runaway bus.
That's funny. I don't see any gun to your head. Just a wad of money dangling in front of your nose.
It's more complicated than you think. Listen, I've got to get ready for this press conference. I'll talk to you later. Not now, Nancy.
Oh, copy. Not now. Yeah, you get ready for your press conference, Brady. Forget about Maya. You're sure gonna find her in that book you're reading.
On your stage name? I'm thinking Samantha Quick. You love it, right?
Samantha Quick. Remember that name, Nancy Drew friends, because that is going to be coming back in future games, but this is the first time we see it.
Brady seems uncomfortable with some of your, tactics.
Oh, he's just whining because I made him chop off his ponytail. I don't know what's gotten into him with this free will thing. I told him, you can't even dress yourself, kid, but if you want your blockbuster career to crash and burn, go ahead, manage yourself.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Bye now.
By now. Okay. So Brady can't even dress himself. Good to know. Okay. Well, let's see. Can we...
Okay, folks.
Oh, press conference is starting. Great.
Mrs.
We
Mueller
want to
and
hear
Mr.
this.
Armstrong will do their best to answer all of your questions in the time allotted. But let's proceed with good manners, shall we?
Thank you, all, for coming. I'm only sorry that the circumstances of our meeting are not more festive. Wouldn't it be nice if we were all gathered here today to revel in the blockbuster success of Brady Armstrong's new movie, Vanishing Destiny? Wouldn't we all prefer to turn our attention to record ticket sales and the squeals of delighted fans across the nation? But
Sure.
alas, we have come together today over tragedy, not triumph. I've called this conference specifically to let you know, and I trust you will take it upon yourselves to inform the world, that Brady Armstrong will not rest. The greatest performance of his career will not be unveiled until Maya Nguyen.
Hey, lady, you're breaking my heart. But isn't her name Maya Win?
Thank you, Nicholas.
Until Maya Win is returned to her friends and family, safe and sound. Already, our real-life hero has searched this theater and uncovered important evidence. Already, he has driven 200 miles in a rent-a-car, no less, distributing missing posters to all the outer-lying regions of this great city. You see, Brady Armstrong is a hero and a regular guy, all rolled into one.
Ooh, I'm swooning.
Put a sock in it, Mr. Camouflage. And now, without further ado, I'd like to open the floor up to questions.
Is it true that the girl was at the theater to interview Brady Armstrong? What was the interview about?
Mr. Charmstrong, do you find your fans respond to you more in your chicken suit or in your curly wig?
Did anyone hear her scream?
Ms. Mueller, you're his agent. Chicken suit or curly wig?
Any speculation of where the kidnapper's hiding her? Where did this funeral wreath come from?
Isn't it a little unusual for a movie star to help with a kidnapping like this?
People, one at a time. Brady.
Well, with all of my experience on the silver screen, I feel well prepared to save the day in St. Louis.
Do you think the kidnapper is violent?
Mr. Charmstrong, have you ever thought about growing a mustache? It might really distinguish you.
Is it true you're offering a reward for the facts leading to Maya's return?
That's right. Autographed movie posters for anyone and everyone who comes forward with a decent lead.
Yes, is it true that that Detective Nancy Drew is on the case?
Yes, Nancy Drew is investigating.
Is she available for comment?
It's a difficult situation. You see, Maya is a friend of Nancy's, and the personal connection, well, it may be clouding the detective's judgment. She's really on edge.
Isn't anybody around here concerned about the welfare of this magnificent theater? There's more than one life at stake today, you know. Okay, I'm sorry. Hey, press people, over here. If you want the real story, talk to me. Sorry, Miss Mueller, you'll have your photo op in a moment. Yeah, over here, down by my van.
Yeah, down by my van. Okay, so that's the press conference. It is, again, one of my favorite parts of this game. It's really fun. So since everybody is outside with the press conference, this is a great time to look around all of their areas. So let's start with Joseph. Let's see, Greasewood, Arizona. Dear Mr. Hughes, we received your letter inquiring about the whereabouts of Jacob Hughes. Unfortunately, Jake died 6 months ago. He's been ill with... Enjoyed cigarettes to the end. Died peacefully in his sleep. We regret we were unable to contact you at the time of his death. We didn't know Jake had a brother. He never mentioned any family. The brother was cremated. No rent due on his room. Please contact County Coroner's Office if you would like to have his ashes shipped to you. We're sorry for your loss. Best of luck. Oh, that's sad. So wait, when Joseph told us that he had a brother out in Greasewood, did he have this letter already? Did he know that his brother is actually dead? It's very sad. Okay, we're gonna come back up here because we have some things that we want to do in here. But for now, let's go take a look in Simone's area. Okay, yeah. So Simone is gone. Let's see what she's keeping in her drawer. Bobby pins! Perfect. Just what I need. And here's her bag. This looks promising. Okay. Jake's Talent Farm. Wellness Garden. Aspect Ratio Studios. Happy Spines Chiropractor. Ezekiel's Martini and Sushi Bar. That was in Missouri? It's in St. Louis. Wow. Okay. Georgie Bear. Oh. Birthday. 8/13. Can we call Georgie Bear? Oh, now I want to. Maybe we can try. And Ginger's 24 Flowerama. Funeral wreath? Wait a second. Simone bought the funeral wreath. Well, that's not okay. So close. Except that. I'm not doing very well at this. Hold on, let me back away. Okay, so you have to make everything stars except for the middle. And then the middle has to say 8/13, and that's how you solve this. Oh, I'm very close. Just not quite there. Oh, is that it? I got it! Nice. Okay, let's see. Calendar. Stevie with Paramount Pictures, lunch date with Brady, pick up dry cleaning, final shoot, cast party. Let's see, Dear Mr. Armstrong. For starters, I'm a huge fan. I've been seeing your movie since I was like 14. To this day, I still think your best performance was in Lie Like a Rug, but who knows, maybe Vanishing Destiny will top it. I'm in college at Washington University now, and I'm planning to go to your premiere at the Royal Palladium. I'm contacting you because I'm hoping to interview you for an article I'm writing for my school paper. I'm sure you're very busy, but could I stop by your dressing room the afternoon of the premiere? I only have a few questions. The interview would only take 20 minutes or so. What do you think? Please write back. Yours sincerely, Maya Wen. Okay, so Simone had access to this. She knew that the interview was scheduled. Hi Maya, sure, I'd be happy to meet with you, so long as we provide any and all photos of me for the article. Also, we need to get a full-page ad for Destiny in your school paper. We spoke to advertising, and they claim it's past the deadline. Can you pull a few strings? You know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. What do you say? Looking forward to meeting you. Ciao, Brady. So Simone wrote back to Brady. Dear Mr. Armstrong, thanks for being so generous about your time. As far as your ad goes, I checked with the advertising guys, and they say a deadline's a deadline. Sorry, but don't worry, I'm sure the premiere will sell out. I know tons of people who are going. I'll stop by your dressing room in the afternoon for the interview. See you then. Sincerely, Maya Wen. Dear Brady, my friend Linda said you did all your own dance moves in Dr. Salsa. Is this true? If it is, that's really cool. You were so good in that movie. I watched it 4 times in one day. Whoa. Will you ever do another movie with Tracy Martin? She is so cool. Right back, XOX, Sarah Capsback. Brady, I've written you 22 emails and I haven't heard anything back. Teen Style Magazine says you care about your fans and you're not stuck up. So what's your problem? Right back! If you don't, I'm going to join Leif Jackson's fan club instead of yours. Your #1 fan, Desi. Hi Brady, I'm writing because I just read an article in PQ magazine that said sometimes men who have ponytails are really just trying to cover up a bald spot. You don't have a bald spot, do you? Please tell. I promise I can keep a secret. Your biggest fan, Xena. Hey Brady, what's up? I'm wondering what your next movie is going to be, but I'm also wondering, can you play the guitar? I think you should start a band. I'm in a band. We're called Senator Spanky. Cool, huh? You should be in one too. I bet you rock. Well, I gotta start my homework. Right back, EB. Hi Brady, as far as dudes go, I'm probably your #1 fan. I'm also a young actor, 12, going on 13, and I'm wondering if you have any tips for me. How did you get discovered? Please, help me. Sincerely, J.R. Stetson. P.S. Do you think this is a good stage name? P.P.S. Your ponytail is cool. What kind of hair gel do you use? Okay. Georgie there, thanks for your message. I miss you too, sugar. Can't talk though, a lot is happening here. I'm a genius. I'll tell you all about it when I get back. Love, your Simonester. Hey Carol. Listen, something's come up and we won't be flying out of St. Louis tomorrow as planned. I'll get back to you when I know something definite, but for now, just cancel that flight, will you please? Thanks. SM. Cecil, things are going better than I could have hoped for. The premiere is off for now. The news is spreading like wildfire. Tell Rhonda, great work. Keep me posted. SM. Listen, Cecil, have you been brushing Miss Sparkles? I checked in with her this morning on the webcam, and she's looking awfully bedraggled. She's a very sensitive cat, Cecil. She hates to have a bad fur day. If she's traumatized when I get home, you'll be sorry you ever met me. Merv. Thanks for getting me those contact sheets so fast. The black and white glossies for Destiny definitely need another airbrush. Can you do anything to make his jawline look more defined? Let me know. SM. And it looks like nothing in the trash. Okay. Very interesting. Cool. So that's Simone's PDA and wallet. And looks like she's got a camera too. Baroque Tours. If it ain't Baroque, then take our tours. Nice. Oh, Chuck's Fried Clucks, established in 1963. Brady in a chicken suit or a curly wig. Oh wow, he does not look happy about the chicken suit. Okay, is that Maya's press pass in the basement? It sure is. Okay, so Brady's got it. Wait, now he's in the house with it. Now he's in the balcony with it? Where did you say you found that press pass again, Brady? Yeah, he seemed a bit confused. Looks like Simone was trying to stage the evidence for her own purposes. Not very classy, Simone. Then again, I don't think... Wait a second. Snake was here. Kay loves tea. Okay, I don't know what that means. Okay, so... Brady's still gone. We already looked at his book, though. What we want to do is unlock this drawer that's locked with our bobby pin. And a stage technician's guide. Hey, I'm a stage technician. That's what I do. Okay, so this is instructions for how to operate the control board up in the projector room. So you need to turn it on. And then enter the 6-digit security code, which is 121192. Then press the left and right fader power buttons to bring the power to the switches. Then move the left and right fader switches down to their lowest position. Then press the magnet buttons. After, move the fader switches up slightly. And then press the trapdoor button. You must depress the lock switch after all stage manipulations have been completed in the proper order, as this will lock all elements in place. All stage elements and board's controls will move to their original positions if you don't press the lock button. Okay, good to know. And then it looks like there's some cool stuff that happens if you follow those instructions. So, we'll need to turn it on. If it's not, then enter 121192, press the power buttons, bring the fader switches all the way down, press the magnet button, and then bring them back up slightly, press the trapdoor button, and then the lock switch. Okay, let's hope that I remember all of that. Alright. So this is a puzzle that we need to do, because it looks like there's another area of the theater.
Get smart, Nancy Drew. You're wasting precious time. Stop the demolition or you'll never see her again.
Who is that? That had to have come from the projection room. Who's up there? Hello? Hello? There's nobody in here. How did they get out without me seeing them? That's creepy. Okay, well anyway, this is what we want to do here. So it is on. That's good. So first we're going to enter the numbers. So what was it? 12, 11, 29? I think that's right. Then we're going to... Oh, that must not have been right, because this is not working. What's here? Oh, that's fun. How do I make it stop? Okay. Cool. I guess I messed up the number. Well, let's go look at that again. Because we need to get that part right. I'm not sure where everybody else is right now. The press conference is clearly like pretty much over. Nobody's talking down there. But everybody is still gone. Okay. Oh, 92. I was so close. I just switched those last two numbers. Okay, 12, 11, 92. Got it. I'm gonna get it this time, guys. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Okay. No creepy voice this time. That's good. So I believe we're getting pretty close to being done with day 2. Just got a couple more things that we want to do. Okay, let's try this again. 12, 11, 92. There we go. That's right. Okay, so then press the left and right fader buttons. Pull them all the way down. Great, and then we're going to magnetize, lift them up just a little bit, open the trap doors, and press the lock switch. And hopefully...
Hello? Hello? This must be where the threat came from.
Yeah, I think you're right, Nancy.
Okay, you rotten kidnapper.
Yeah, you're gonna get what's coming to you, dude. For sure. Okay, so now if we look out there, you can see we have these cages that were lowered. Oh. I think I just broke the projector. Oops. Don't tell Joseph. He doesn't need to know. He doesn't need to know that we broke it. Cool. So if I did everything right, those should stay there when I go downstairs. And then we can look inside them. Yeah, they're still there. Very good. Excellent. So there's actually a secret space underneath them, and there's a trap door, so we can go down underneath the stage through these things. And there's this little space down here. What's this? This light bulb's been knocked out of the wall, and there looks like there's a room on the other side. Wait.
Maya!
Maya? Oh no! Wait, no, stop! Hello? Oh no! Maya, can you hear me? Oh, she's gone! What? How did that happen? Well, okay, a trapdoor. Good. Maybe something down here will help me?
These pieces won't budge.
Oh no. What's this? Oh, this must be the trick seat that I saw the diagram for in the book. Okay. Hello?
Help! Is anybody out there?
Who's there?
It's Nancy.
It's Nancy.
Nancy? For goodness sakes. What are you doing down there? This chair seems to be stuck. Hold on, I'm greasing the wheels here.
I found a secret room under the stage. I've got to check it out.
The magician's room. I swear, Nancy, as long as I've worked here, I've never been able to find my way in there.
I found the door, but the pieces that open the door are stuck.
Here, try this. Hurry.
That is a very sudden close-up of Joseph. Somehow I have a hard time believing that he has never found his way into the magician's room. He seems to know everything about the layout of this theater.
This should loosen things up.
Okay, great. So now this moves and we can do this puzzle. Okay. So I need to get this rabbit to the other side here. Okay. Huh. That's probably not what I want. Huh. I feel like I'm not making a ton of progress here. Yeah. Huh. I need to move this guy somehow. But if I do that... Oh, wait. There it is. There we go. Haha. Okay, that took entirely too long. There's no way Maya's still around, but... she was just here.
She was just here. Her shoe.
Ugh. Man. Okay, so this is the magician's room.
Rubber is shockproof.
We obviously don't want to take a ton of time to look around in here because we're still trying to find Maya. But this is a pretty cool room. It's got all kinds of cool magical equipment in here. And there's books on magic too. Yeah. So all kinds of cool stuff in here. Too bad we don't have time to hang out. Maybe another time we can come back. So yeah. So there's that, and I think this is the door that we just came through. So we want this door, which is in the wall of the basement. There's Monty, you remember him? Okay, and we need these shockproof gloves because the
gate is
electrified the gate. Now lucky... Oh, prepare your heart for loud buzzing noises. Luckily, there's not an actual combination to this. It's a memory lock. Because we love these memory lock puzzles. So I just need to remember the order that the 9 digits will punch in. And clearly I'm doing great so far. It was worth a try. Oh. 5, 9. Oh, that's it! We did it, everybody. Okay. Now, where's Maya?
Oh, Nancy!
Brady!
Hey!
Hi!
I think the kidnapper just moved Maya to a new hiding place. Have you seen anything suspicious around here?
Wow, are you sure? I didn't see anything.
I found evidence that will prove that Maya's being held in this building.
Wow! Evidence. Where?
I'll talk to you later. I've got to get a hold of Sergeant Ramsey.
Yeah, I don't have time to talk, Brady. This is more important than you, believe it or not. Which I bet you won't. Yeah, Brady was just wandering aimlessly through the
Missing
halls.
Persons Unit, please.
Please hold missing persons. This is Ramsey.
Sergeant Ramsey, it's Nancy Drew.
Hi, Miss Drew.
I found Maya.
You found her? So the case is closed.
I found her, and then she disappeared again.
Good grief. This girl's a regular Houdini. All right. What have you got for me?
I found a secret room under the stage. I saw Maya through a peephole, but by the time I got into the room, she was gone. The kidnapper must have moved her.
A peephole, huh? Are you sure you saw her?
Sir, there's evidence. Pizza boxes and one of Maya's shoes. I left everything where it was so you could see for yourself.
So you think the kidnapper's been using this secret room as a base camp? Well, this is very interesting, Miss Drew. It sounds like you've been conducting quite a search.
Now will you please send someone over to investigate?
Yep. Just bear with me while I try to find an available car. Help is on the way, Miss Drew.
Great. Bye.
About time. Okay, so the police are finally gonna come investigate. Hey, Joseph.
Hi, Nancy. What happened?
I found
Maya.
You found her? Oh, that's great. Where is she now?
Would you believe she's disappeared again?
Are you sure you didn't just imagine you saw her?
I think the kidnapper moved her, but they left some evidence behind.
Evidence? That should interest the police. Have you called them?
Yeah, they said they'll come check it out, but they may not be able to get here for a while.
I'll wait up for the police. You get some rest, Nancy. You're gonna need it for tomorrow.
Well, I mean, I feel like Nancy should be there.
Make sure they check that magician's secret room.
But if you insist, Joseph, I'll go to sleep. That's fine. Alright, and that is day 2, everybody. We have progressed to day 3, the last day of the game, and we've got a wrecking ball outside the theater. Uh-oh. Kidnapper demands 50,000 K. St. Louis Police Department received a call yesterday demanding 50,000 K for the return of Maya Wynn, a 19-year-old Wash U student who disappeared 2 days ago from movie star Brady Armstrong's dressing room at the historic Royal Palladium Theater. This sudden development marks the first significant lead in a mysterious case. Until now, the police have been reluctant to label Wynn's disappearance a kidnapping, as there has been no evidence that the girl was taken by force. Wynn, a reporter for the university's Student Life newspaper, was at the theater to interview Armstrong for an article. The call came in at 4:36 yesterday afternoon. Due to a voice distortion device, the police are unable to determine whether the caller was male or female, but they were able to trace the call to a payphone in Granite City. According to earlier rumors, the alleged kidnapping was motivated by a fanatic's desire to save the Royal Palladium from today's scheduled demolition, but yesterday's caller made no reference to the theater. The police now believe that the kidnapper's desperation is financial in nature and will not stop the demolition from proceeding according to schedule. As for ransom, oh no! Well, that's not what we wanted to hear. Now they don't think that Maya's in the theater? Well, shouldn't we maybe avoid the demolition just a little
Can you
longer to be
believe
safe?
this ransom demand coming out of thin air?
Did they get any information on the call?
Apparently, the call came from north of here, a town called Granite City. Personally, I think it's a hoax, but now the police are convinced that Maya's not in this building.
That's crazy. She was tied up in the magician's room yesterday.
Yeah.
I saw her. And the kidnapper must have been here too, because Maya didn't move herself.
Are you sure the pizza boxes were in that magician's room? Because the police couldn't find anything.
What?
What do you mean they couldn't find anything?
They searched the whole building.
Wait a second. I thought you didn't know how to get into the magician's room, Joseph. How did you show it to them?
So the police still think I'm making this up? Is that what you're telling me?
Follow your gut, Nancy. If you think Maya's still here, you keep looking for her, you hear?
I got another threat from the kidnapper. That creepy voice came on the PA and told me to stop searching for Maya.
The projection room? But who? Someone must have ducked out of the press conference. I was so busy with crowd control, I didn't even notice.
Joseph, I did some checking. You don't really have any family in Greasewood, do you?
Now what you want to go digging into an old man's life for, Nancy?
Sorry, Joseph, but if you're not going to Greasewood, I have to think maybe you're feeling a little desperate these days. Desperate enough to kidnap someone? You tell me.
Now, I am going to Greasewood, and I'm not desperate. I made up the part about my brother so you wouldn't feel sorry for me. You've got enough to worry about, don't you?
It's only a matter of hours until the demolition. How are you holding up, Joseph?
Oh, fine. Everything's great. Fine. I was up till the wee hours polishing up the lobby. Heck, I'm even fixing to repair the old keymaker so you can give it a whirl. Guess old habits die hard, eh?
Gotta go now.
Chin up!
Aw, poor Joseph. What's he gonna do once the theater is gone? It is weird that he would lie to me about his brother, though. That is not normal behavior. Wait. What? It looks like somebody Charmstrong, graffiti Brady's cardboard cutout. Now, who could be responsible for that?
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Okay, I guess we don't have anything to talk to Nicholas about. Very sad. Let's see if Simone and Brady have anything new to say to us this fine day. Hey, Brady.
What are you doing hanging out with that Falcone jerk?
I mean, I've been hanging out with him for the past 3 days.
Who are you, my overprotective big brother?
That guy's bad news, and he's certainly not gonna help your credibility with the police.
Thanks anyway, Brady.
Don't worry, I don't trust him any more than I trust you, or anyone else around here for that matter.
Just trying to help.
Yeah, whatever.
Talk to you later, Brady.
You betcha.
If you really wanted to help Brady, you would find Maya, instead of reading books all day. I like reading books as much as the next person, but really? Oh, that's not good. A falling Klieg light? Just like in Stay Tuned for Danger. Except this time it wasn't trying to kill a soap opera star, it was trying to kill me. Coincidence?
How's progress?
Alright, I know the truth, Simone.
I know you sent the funeral wreath. Now where's Maya?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sugar. Listen, the pressure must really be getting to you. I know a top-notch aromatherapist in town, okay? I'll give you her number.
I'm not stressed out. I'm livid. I went through your stuff and I know what you did.
You broke into my personal property? I could have you arrested for that.
Go ahead. Call the police. And while you're at it, why don't you mention that you're the kidnapper?
All right. I sent the stupid wreath, but I'm no kidnapper. I needed something for the cameras, didn't I? And it was a very tasteful arrangement. Should have been for $300. Perhaps I went a little overboard.
It was actually kind of ugly, Simone.
Someone should sentence you to 50 years of humanity service, whether you're the kidnapper or not.
Yeah. Wait, do I have anything else to talk to Simone about?
How's progress?
Have you heard about this ransom demand?
50 grand, what a joke. Isn't it just like a rank amateur to jump on the bandwagon? Anyone with a pinch of class would have demanded at least $1 million.
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Is it all about money to you, Simone?
How's progress?
I think your phone's about to ring.
Ciao.
Oh, Simone. What a character. Okay, so at this point...
Hola.
Catch you later.
Fight the power.
Okay, can I... What am I doing? I guess I should probably call the police and find out what they found. Oh, Joseph is gone. Okay. Cool. Guess we won't be talking to him. Let's just make sure Brady doesn't have anything else to talk to us about. Oh, Brady's gone. Was this? Sunny Boy Sun-Free Tanning Spray. Nice. Progain Extra Strength for Men Hair Growth Treatment. Results may occur eventually. Wow. What a guarantee. Pencil. Helpful.
Maya's notebook.
Wait, what? Why the Royal Palladium for the premiere of Vanishing D? Was it BA's decision or his agent's? Does he make any of his own decisions? Any history with the Royal Palladium research? Attended benefit last year to save historic theater in LA, the Galaxy. Interest in saving the Royal Palladium? Do you believe actors should use their influence to champion political causes? Next project. Where does he see himself in 10 years? Ever done anything he regrets to further his career? Wait till the end. Hit him with the evidence. Demand an answer. Wait, what do you mean, Maya? What evidence? What is this? Why does Brady have Maya's notebook? I think Mr. Charmstrong has some explaining to do.
Don't hey you me, Brady, you rotten fraud.
Huh? I'm afraid you've lost me.
You've been lying to me, playing Mr. Helpful and Concerned all this time. I found her notebook in your bag.
I haven't done anything wrong.
You have some nerve. I bet that notebook has your fingerprints all over it.
Okay, Nancy, here's the deal. My real name is Brady Thompson. Simone pushed for Armstrong, more wholesomely smoldering, she said.
Wholesome my foot.
I'm Wave of the Future, Inc. The owner of this theater, great nephew of JJ himself.
I should have known you'd be the great nephew of a rotten jerk, because you're a rotten jerk. Wait.
But you're an actor. Why in the world would you want to bulldoze a theater?
Yeah,
The place is shabby. It needs major repairs. It's a money pit and a has-been. Not the image I want to project.
You can't be serious.
Never underestimate the power of image, Nancy. You are what you project.
And what is it that you wish to project?
When people think of Brady Armstrong, they think sparkling white teeth and healthy glow. Success glows. It doesn't crumble and sag. The hero never rides a has-been horse.
Then why don't you sell the theater to someone else?
When I saw these ritzy theme restaurants popping up all over the country, it hit me like pow.
Pow.
My first original idea. Brady Armstrong's Planet Tinseltown. Can't you see it on the marquee? Grand opening. The lights will say it all.
Oh, poor Brady. He's never had an original idea before. Nobody tell him that Planet Hollywood is already a restaurant chain.
Keep going. You've got a lot more explaining to do.
I've sworn to be the captain of my own destiny. Maya was going to expose me, muck up my name in this controversy. It would have been a dark cloud over the launch of Tinseltown.
And for that, she deserves to be kidnapped?
I didn't kidnap her. I found her notepad in the basement with the press pass. I just thought I'd hang on to it for a few days until the dust settles.
Now's your chance to do the right thing by calling off the demolition.
Sorry, Nancy. Look, you're not thinking clearly. It's obvious she's not in the building. We've searched everywhere.
Call off the demolition! You've got to!
You're the only one who thinks she's here. There's no evidence.
Joseph believes me.
He's a confused old codger.
Nicholas thinks she's in the building.
He's an outlaw, and he's using you.
There was evidence. I found a pizza box and one of her shoes.
Evidence that no one was able to verify. Who's to say you didn't imagine that stuff? Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to rally a wrecking crew.
Did you move the evidence, Brady? I love that this is a response we can have.
Brady, no!
Brady, no! Oh, Brady, you ruined everything. Ugh. Simone, please get your star under control. Oh, Simone. Well, she's gone. We've got to stop this. Somebody help me. And Joseph is gone too. That means it's just me and Nicholas, doesn't it?
Nancy, we could be golden! A package just came from that museum. We may have the goods to stop this demolition dead in its tracks. Check the ticket booth.
Okay, I will. While I'm in here, I might as well give our friends one last call, because I don't think we're going to have much more time to. Dear Miss Drew, I couldn't find anything written in Mr. Houdini's own hand, but I did find this letter addressed to Mr. Houdini from a close colleague and friend. It seems to hint at the information you require. I hope that this package has arrived in time to be useful to you. Dutifully yours, Sherman H. Trout. Thank you, Mr. Trout. Appreciate it. What's this? Nancy, please see me right away. J.H. I think that was from earlier. Okay, let's give Bess a call.
Hello?
It's me again.
Hi, Nancy. I've got George here, too. Bess filled me in, Nancy. Any developments?
I'm just searching the theater, questioning suspects.
And?
Ooh, lots we can talk to them about.
I asked Joseph where he would go after the theater is demolished, and he said he was moving to Arizona to start a movie theater with his brother.
A fresh start. Good for him.
Yeah, except that I found a letter that says his brother has been dead for years.
Why would he lie? What do you think he's hiding? Give the guy a break. Maybe he just wants to hide the fact that his life is going to be empty without that theater to look after.
I took Joseph's advice and called county administration to see about the blueprints for the theater.
He sounds like a big help.
Yes, but the woman on the phone said that the blueprints are missing.
Official records? Missing?
She said that a man was in last week looking at them, but they haven't been seen since.
The kidnapper?
Or a certain smoldering sidekick?
Well, whoever it was, they must have taken the blueprints with them. How on earth am I going to find all the secret rooms and passages in this place now?
I'm not worried, Nancy.
Me neither.
You could probably find a secret passage in a paper bag.
Are you kidding, George? Nancy could find a secret passage in a blueberry muffin.
That's a great line.
When I spoke to the police about Maya's press pass, they said that Nicholas is known for using extreme tactics, and that he might even have been involved in a staged kidnapping last year in Nashville.
You don't think Maya could be mixed up with him somehow, do you?
No way. Maya expresses her politics by writing about them. You know, the pen is mightier than the sword. She and Nicholas Falcone don't even speak the same language.
I think you're right, George. But Sergeant Ramsey said I wouldn't have any credit with the police if I joined forces with Nicholas.
Who said anything about joining forces? After all, he's still a prime suspect. But that doesn't mean he's not a valuable source of information when it comes to the theater.
She's right, Nancy. As long as he continues to shoot off his mouth, you want to be around to take notes.
Yeah.
Brady said Simone wants him to appear wholesomely smoldering to his public. What in the world do you think that means?
Well, wholesome makes me think of apple pie.
And to smolder, according to my trusty dictionary, is to burn slowly from the inside, without flame.
So, he's a sweetie pie on the outside, but too hot to touch.
What?
Did you have to bring this up with Bess here, Nancy?
It seems like the two things don't go together. One is safe, the other is dangerous.
Interesting. Maybe that's Brady's whole dilemma. He doesn't know whether he's a good guy or a bad guy.
Which is exactly why he can't be trusted.
Interesting.
I met Nicholas Falcone, the leader of Hadit. His organization is camped out in front of the theater, demonstrating against the demolition.
What's the deal with Hadit?
Nicholas says he's sworn to slay the dragon of corporate Generica.
All in favor of men who slay dragons. Say aye.
Honestly, Bess, what are we going to do with you? Nancy, what in the world is Generica?
I think it's a term for what this country would be like if suddenly it all looked the same.
Oh, you mean if it became generic? Like a bar of soap that's just called soap.
Right. Hadit believes that protecting historical buildings is key to preserving our national character.
That sounds noble.
Yeah, except he practically jumped for joy when I told him the kidnapper's motive is to save the theater.
Uh-oh. Sounds like you better keep an eye on him, Nancy.
I do think Nicholas's cause is a good one.
Nicholas told me that his grandmother did a lot of the artwork inside the theater, but that J.J. Thompson, the original owner, never paid her or even gave her credit for it.
That's terrible.
I can see why he's so dedicated to saving the theater, then.
Yeah, I'd like to learn more about this J.J. Thompson.
Maybe you can help Nicholas get his grandmother the credit she deserved.
I told him I'd keep my eye out for anything that would prove her connection to this place.
I wonder if JJ left any of his personal effects behind.
If he did, I'm sure they're gone now. His kids must have cleared the place out when they remodeled in 1956, a few years after he died. That's when it became a movie theater.
You never know, Nancy. If there's one thing your detective work proves every time, it's that old buildings are the keepers of old secrets.
Let's just hope this building lives long enough to tell.
I came across this old book that explains how to do a bunch of magic tricks.
Cool. Like pulling a rabbit out of a hat?
Like sawing my cousin Bess in half?
Nothing quite that sensational, ladies. But I did learn how to use a pencil to reveal a secret message.
Ooh, that could come in handy.
How does it work?
Well, if someone writes something, let's say it's a secret code, on a piece of paper, and they press hard with a pen, it will make an impression on a blank piece of paper underneath.
Yeah?
Then the magician applies a pencil to the seemingly blank piece of paper. With careful shading, the pencil will reveal the shapes of the numbers or letters in the code. Presto! Do you see?
That's pretty cool.
I can only imagine what would happen if we applied the pencil to Bess. Just think of all the secret codes that would be revealed.
Like Jacques, Rick, Brady. Oh, George, I'm not as impressionable as you think.
I spoke to Sherman Trout at the Library of Congress. He said he'll search Houdini's letters for some indication of what happened to Houdini's half of the theater.
Go Sherman!
But suppose he does find something. What good will the document do you in Washington, D.C.?
Oh, he said he'll send it to me on a slide.
But how are you going to decipher the writing on a tiny frame of film?
It's a movie theater, remember, Bess? One of those places where they project small images onto a big screen?
Oh, yeah.
Except the projector is broken.
Broken?
I think the bulb blew when I was using it earlier.
Sounds like you need to give yourself a crash course in projector repair.
I received another threat. This time the kidnapper addressed me by name.
Another phone call? What was the threat?
This one came over the PA. Apparently, searching for Maya is a waste of time and I should focus on stopping the demolition, or else.
Well, Nancy, this kidnapper may have learned your name, but obviously they haven't figured out the first thing about who they're dealing with.
I just wish I could see the look on the kidnapper's face when you crack this case wide open.
Okay, you two. I'll talk to you soon.
Watch out for weird people!
Okay, so there's Bess and George. And we actually got to hear from George this time, so that's good. I think that's the same voice actors who played George in the last game, too.
Nickerson's Pizza Pies, what can I get you?
Well, hello there. I'd like a large pizza with a works.
Even anchovies, ma'am? I know you have issues with anchovies.
Extra anchovies.
Wow, Nancy. Things must be getting hairier if you're contemplating anchovies. What's up?
I can't understand how the police could have received a ransom call from Granite City. And why would the kidnappers suddenly demand cash without even mentioning the demolition?
Your skepticism is probably right on, Nancy.
You think?
Sure, after all, Brady did spread those missing posters over half of Missouri. There are always a few jokers who try to jump on the bandwagon in situations like these.
It just makes me sick to think that anyone would try to profit from such a terrible situation.
Yeah.
It's a mixed-up world, Nancy.
I confronted Simone about the receipt for the funeral wreath, and she claimed she just needed something for a photo shoot. Would you buy that?
That's a tough one, Nancy. In Simone's world, where everything is a photo shoot, her excuse sounds just twisted enough to be true.
But on the other hand...
You know me too well, Nancy Drew. On the other hand, Simone's mind is just too devious and much too selfish to be believed.
I was backstage earlier, and I almost got hit by a falling stage light.
Not again, Nancy.
Yeah. I knew there were so many ways to get crushed in this life.
I'm glad you're okay. Do you think it was an accident?
I don't know. There was no one around the stage, so I guess we could chalk it up to the crumbling theater. But why did it suddenly fall when I was right there?
You've got me there, Detective.
Bye, Ned.
I'm rooting for you.
Can't be a coincidence. Okay. So we're gonna talk to Nicholas in a second, but now that we have a pencil, let's make rubbing of this key imprint for the projector. And then we're going to use the key machine downstairs to make a copy. Yeah. So we need a long and a short, 2 thick ones, 3 skinny ones, and then like a curved one. Okay? So let's go see what that looks like down there. Okay, so luckily I have a quarter to use for it. Okay, so let's see here. Long and then short. 2 thick ones, 3 of the same size, and then this one. So SIVO, make key. Perfect. SI loves VO. Great. Alright, let's talk to Nicholas.
Nancy, you've got to find out what's on that slide.
Joseph said the projector is falling apart and...
We can't wait for Joseph. He's probably roaming around saying goodbye to each and every doorknob. I heard they're about to start clearing out the building. You've got to hurry.
But the police are going to start clearing the building and...
I'll cover for you when the police come in. This is it, Nancy. Go!
Okay, this is it, everybody. We are about to enter the end game sequence. So, we've made the projector key, and now we're going to unlock the projector. Okay, and this bulb is burnt out. So let's go ahead and replace that with the one we found in the closet. And, what's this?
Okay, officers, this is our final sweep. In a matter of minutes, this building will be nothing but a pile of rubble.
I'm so close. I just need a few more minutes.
This is the stolen blueprints from the county administration office. That's not normal. Okay, so we need to hide because the police are making their final sweep.
See anything, Dino? All clear in here, Sarge.
Why is Mac Ramsey of the Missing Persons Unit securing the theater for the demolition? That's kind of odd. Okay, so let's see. We can look at a few different things. Let's start with the Houdini thing that Sherman Trout sent us. So projector works now. I'm gonna focus this. Oh, that was too much. Okay, let's see what this says. Dear Harry, how's tricks? Not that I need to ask. I've seen the papers, and I know that you're dazzling the crowds wherever you go. I received your letter, and I must say I am very intrigued by your plans. This Thompson character sounds slippery indeed. If you want to disentangle yourself from him and you have the opportunity to do a good deed at the same time, I say bravo! What a windfall for a struggling young artist to inherit 50% ownership of a thriving theater like the Royal Palladium. But who is this mysterious beneficiary of yours? A magician, I assume? But where in the world did you come across a woman magician? I have never even heard of one. Is she talented? Once again, your generosity is unsurpassed. I commend your noble heart and look forward to seeing you at the Princess in Montreal. It will be an auspicious reunion. All the best, your friend and colleague Dizzy Notion. Okay, so it sounds like Harry Houdini was planning on giving away his half of the theater to, could it be, Nicholas's grandmother, Louisa Falcone, the artist? Who knows? Oh. Oh, the focus knob fell off. How inconvenient. Wait a second. What have we here? Can I look at that? What's this? Voice swap. And...
Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. Is this thing on? Hello?
That's the recording that we heard Joseph say over the PA. It was on a tape? That means he didn't actually have to be in the projection room like we thought to be testing the PA system. His alibi just fell apart, everybody. This isn't looking good for him. But why would Joseph want to kidnap Maya? Unless
another secret passageway.
Wait, there's another secret passageway? Okay, so I need to look for a light switch. Oh, this is the projection room. Oh, the ice deposit.
I should switch the power off.
Oh, okay, good idea, Nancy. Good idea. Good call. Let's grab this. I don't know if
something's missing
we'll
here.
Need it, but just to be on the safe side.
Hey, Nancy, I've been looking for you.
Oh, Joseph, you scared me.
Joseph, I thought you left the theater.
I've decided I need to get organized, Nancy. Tomorrow I'm really gonna straighten up in here.
Joseph, there is no tomorrow.
But Joseph, there isn't going to be any tomorrow. Not for this theater, anyway.
I think a fresh coat of paint would really cheer things up, don't you?
Joseph, you're crazy.
Face it, Joseph, you're in over your head. You just weren't cut out to be a kidnapper.
Do you think the premiere will sell out?
Joseph, snap out of it!
Snap out of it. Just tell me where Maya is.
Don't tell him she's here, Nancy. I will take her away and knock down the theater.
You're gonna knock it down anyway. Please, we don't have much time.
Don't tell him, Nancy.
No, wait, Joseph!
I'm locked in!
No! Okay, well, at least we know that there's another secret passageway in here. So that was... Yeah, a ladder just like came down from the ceiling. Okay, what's up here? I see a safe.
It's locked.
It is locked. I have this key that I haven't found a place for. Oh, luckily that was the perfect fit. Let's see. Dear Hiram, the Festival of Illusions begins next week and every show is sold out. If the public finds out that Houdini has ditched the theater and that I'm now in business with some anonymous woman artist, I'm liable to have a public mutiny on my hands. More importantly, I stand to lose a lot of money. I have no idea how Houdini ever heard the name Louisa Falcone in the first place. Hey, but I'd like to wring the neck of the fella who mentioned her. I've got Houdini's paperwork here and I plan to sit on it until the festival is over. Houdini's on the road anyway. By the time he gets back, it'll be all settled. Thanks for your cooperation. Sincerely, JJ. Oh, so Houdini was going to give his paper, or his half of the theater to Louisa. Whereas J.J. Thompson, owner of the Palladium Theater and resident of St. Louis, Missouri, had signed over one half of the ownership in said property to Harry Houdini as reward for Mr. Houdini's successful escape from the watery grave, and whereas Mr. Houdini has made the acquaintances of Louisa Falcone of St. Louis, Missouri, the artist responsible for all of the ornamental plasterwork inside the theater, and whereas Mr. Thompson never delivered payment to Madame Falcone for her services rendered, and whereas the notions of Mr. Thompson in failing to deliver payment or credit Madame Falcone in any way for her work constitute fraudulent and immoral actions, and whereas Mr. Houdini is of the utmost and honest character, therefore be it resolved by the three parties whose signatures appear below that any property rights inclusive and appropriate of the Palladium Theater vested in Mr. Houdini's interest be transferred to Madame Louisa Falcone in recognition for her unpaid services to Mr. J.J. Thompson. Everybody signed except for Louisa. Oh, this is it, everyone. Okay, and then we don't know which key opens the door, so we're just going to grab all of them and hope that one of them unlocks it. So, yeah, here's the door.
I must have the key somewhere in my bag of tricks.
I sure hope so, Nancy. Okay, let's start with this one. Nope.
Come on, come on!
There we go. Okay. Let's see. Ice depository. What do we have in here? Maya!
3 minutes till demolition.
Hang on, Maya. I'll get you out of there.
Don't worry,
Even
Maya.
Hercules couldn't pull this off.
Okay, Maya, we're gonna get you out. Look, sledgehammer. This has gotta work.
This is useless.
No, it's not, Nancy.
This is useless.
Ugh, you should keep trying. Hacksaw? Maybe? Can that do anything?
This is useless.
Nope. Apparently Nancy doesn't think that'll do any good either. Okay. What else have we got here?
I've got to let them know we're up here.
Okay. Jimmy, is that ball ready to swing?
Ah!
Not so fast, Detective.
Quick!
Joseph, please let me past.
I can't let you do this, Nancy.
I'm warning you. I still got a trick or two up my sleeve.
We're going down in a blaze of glory.
No!
Joseph, you can go down in a blaze of glory if you want, but Maya and I are not coming with you.
You've cracked your last case.
Joseph, this is far from over. Now step aside.
It's all over now.
Sledgehammer, Nancy.
We've still got time for a grand finale here, Joseph.
I never meant for it to turn out this way.
This is useless.
It's not. Saw?
This is useless.
Okay, fine, Nancy. You leave me no choice. Magic wand.
This is useless.
Spray grease in his face.
This is useless.
Take him out with a bobby pin.
This is useless.
Okay, fine.
Ah! That light!
There we go. Okay, quick.
Look! The marquee! Stop the demolition!
Dear Bess,
was that Brady?
I still can hardly believe that Joseph, sweet old Joseph, was Maya's kidnapper. He says he planned to kidnap Brady with the idea that Simone could use her Hollywood connections to save the theater. But when Maya entered the dressing room, he panicked and grabbed her instead. Plan B was to stall the demolition long enough for the Historical Society to declare the building an official landmark. I guess he's been at the Royal Palladium for so long, he just couldn't imagine his life without it.
Do we
But
still like him
desperation
or what?
aside, poor Joseph wasn't cut out for a life of crime, and pretty soon things were spinning out of his control. Simone's publicity stunts didn't help. At least he was courteous and kind to Maya through the whole thing. Her testimony should help him in court. The good news is that the Royal Palladium is still standing. Once he heard that Nicholas would inherit his grandmother Louisa's 50% of the theater, Brady decided he'd better find another site for Planet Tinseltown. In order to make amends for things, and because he needed some good publicity, Brady donated his half of the theater to the St. Louis Historical Society. Together with Haddett, they should have this place restored to its original glory in no time.
Nicholas.
Not such a happy ending for Simone, I'm afraid. She received an official reprimand from the National Press Corps for her stunt with the wreath. Still, knowing Simone, she'll be back at the top of her game in no time. So, here ends the longest 3 days of my life. The premiere of Vanishing Destiny is back on. But I think this detective is going to wait for it to come out on videotape. Talk to you soon. Love, Nancy.
Wow, this game is dated. Coming out on videotape. Yikes. Alright, everybody. Yeah, so Max Holecek there, the art director, you're gonna see in the credits, that's the guy who played Nicholas. And he was a member of the creative team at Her Interactive for quite a few games after this also. So there you have it, everybody. That's the final scene. We did it. We solved the case. We saved Maya. Joseph was the kidnapper. I like that little blurb in one of the tabloids magazines that it shows at the end where it says, "Crime seems to follow Nancy Drew. Coincidence?" That's a great question, because it sure does seem to follow her. It doesn't seem like a coincidence. So, yeah, I'm glad that everything worked out for Nicholas. Sad that Joseph kind of went crazy, but at least I think he got community service, so that's good. Simone got what she deserved. I feel like Brady did not deserve as good as he ended up getting. So yeah, Brady and the Amazing Monty, same actor. Nicholas Falcone and the construction worker. Alan Smythe, I think, is a code, a name for Max Holecek. Punchy LaRue played Bess Marvin. That's a name that's also going to come back later on in the series. This is the only game that we see Punchy LaRue as Bess Marvin. Yeah, good game. I love this one. I think it's a really good game all the way around. Good story. Fun characters. Great setting, great mystery. I'm a sucker for anything that takes place in a theater, but I think this is an especially good game. Alright. And there you have it, everybody. That is game number 5 in the Nancy Drew game series, the final scene. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Tune in next time. Yeah, have a good night, everyone. We'll see ya.